Most of us aren't actually afraid of being dead. We're afraid of the process of getting there. We imagine this long, agonizing struggle, but I've looked into the stories of people who actually flatlined and came back, and they all say the same thing. The moment you cross that line, the pain completely vanishes. Your body actually has a built-in fail-safe that turns off the lights before the heart even stops. Think about the medical side. One guy had such a bad fever his wife had to drive him to the hospital herself because the ambulance was too busy. He went unconscious in the bay and stayed that way for a month. He felt zero pain. Or look at the trauma survivors. One man was shot 16 times and literally watched his own heart beating through his chest. He felt nothing. His adrenaline was so high it acted like a shield. The pain didn't even show up until he was safe in the hospital. Then there's the feeling of leaving. A 13-year-old boy who lost almost all his blood said it felt like he was clunking out of a heavy, rusty suit of armor. He felt weightless and free. When he woke up, he heard the paramedics crying because they thought he was gone. That he was just a piece to him. Being alive was the heavy, painful part. Death was the release. This is why so many survivors advocate for assisted death. Why do we force people to linger for weeks in agony from cancer or other diseases when we know the end itself is peaceful? We show more decency to our pets than we do to our own parents. We've gotten so good at keeping the heart beating that we've forgotten how to let people go with dignity. The real sting of death isn't the end, it's the way we're forced to get there. At the end of the day, death is harder on the ones watching than the one actually going through it. If this gives you some peace of mind, hit subscribe. You guys have been crushing the views on the deep dive videos lately, so let's keep it going. What do you think happens when the light goes out? Let's talk in the comments.